Aklan Capiz, syudad sang Bacolod kag Negros Occidental, ilabi na sa sagwa sang pungsod. Ang ini nga programa magadala sa mga balita, impormasyon kag magasipad-sipad sa mga issues nga mangin patas ang presentasyon sa tanan kag mabatian sa Facebook page kag YouTube channel sang Iloilo Newsline. Ang Iloilo Night Watch mangin mata kag dulunggan sa mga listeners kag mga viewers kag ini mabatian halin las 8:30 sang gabi tugtog las 10 sang gabi. Oras sa Pilipinas, 31 minutos na nakaligad sa alas 8. Mayong gabi, banwa mayong gabi sa atong mga listeners kag mga viewers. Kumusta na kamo mga ka-newsline? Nagapamati na kamo sa atong pagwaragwag diri sa Iloilo Night Watch. Mabatian kita sa Iloilo Newsline, sa Gimaras Newsline, kag Iloilo News Online. Araman ang atong YouTube channel sa Iloilo Newsline, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, syudad kag probinsya sang Iloilo, Antique, Aklan, Capiz, Negros Occidental, Bacolod, Guimaras, Dumaguete City, Cebu City, Siquijor kag Kutob, Malabutan sang aton nga pagwaragwag mayad-ayad nga gabi sa inyo nga tanan. Sa aton nga balita lokal, madamo sa gyapon nga nagareklamo nga mga pasahero bangod nga daw ginakulang ang mga salakyan kung hinali nga mag rush hours kag yawan sila hulat, no? Walay sa payan nga ginpatuman na ini ang LPTRP. Amo ning masakit-sakit nga kung hindi pa lubos kita handa o hindi pa kita nakaprepara hasta mga signs, mabutang sa alang-alang ang mga commuters, mabutang ini sa disgrasya ang duty sa aton nga mga commuters kung nagatrabaho sa syudad sa Iloilo. So anong mayad? Dapat i-plaster anay tanan-tanan. No? Dapat i-plaster anay tanan-tanan. Amo na nga ginpatuman, no? Ang LPTRP, di tanwa subong may mga taxi drivers na nga nagareklamo. May ara naman nga mga passenger jeep nga nagareklamo man mga kabihanan. Ilabi ng why makapakonsolidate. Di ano matabo sila, why sila sang livelihood, wala sila sang trabaho, anong matabo, mangin problema sang sosyudad. So kabay pa nga wala lang sang mga gumuntang nga magluluntad, no, sa aton nga palibot, kag kabay pa nga mangin smooth lang ang dalagan sa pagpatuman sini sang programa sa gobyerno. So standby sa atong standby sa atong mga viewers kay unaon naton ini-check ang parte ni sa update sa Ayungin Shoal. Kay grabe kamanta subong ang taga China Coast Guard, no? Daw sila yung panag-iya sa Ayungin Shoal, daw sila yung panag-iya sa West Philippine Sea. Daw kita ya why nakita panag-iya, no? Daw sila na lang tanan-tanan ng may maang panag-iya, daw sila ng hari. Nga hindi man ila teritoryo. May ara nga mga suggestion, may ara mga kabiyanan nga mga ginpahayag ang aton nga mga leaders kung anong nagakaangay nga pagahimuon. Suno ini kay DND Secretary Gilberto Gibo Chodoro. Ang ayungin nga incident makabig nga deliberate aggressive nga action sang China, no? Kag hindi lang ni nga purely nga accident kundi ila ini nga ginplanuhan kung paano nga kadtuan to ang Sierra Madre sa Ayungin Shoal. Para sa kasuran sa tanan yari makabiyanan ang pamangkot nday Senator Amy Marcos upod sa kanday Senator Risa Hontiveros sa mga soldado sa Philippine Navy kag Philippine Coast Guard kung nanugid ang mga nagkalahinabo ara man ang presensya ni Defense Secretary Gilberto Gibo Chodoro. Pamatian ta mga kabiyanan ang pahayag sa aton nga mga senador kag ang sekretary sang DND sa ginpatawag nga Senate inquiry.
Pero ang una, sinabi ni Secretary Chodoro na itong Ayungin incident, it was a true obstacle to the peace and the stability in the South China Sea. General Browner proceeded to say that this was tantamount to an act of piracy. However, last Friday, Executive Secretary Bersamin labeled the matter as a mere accident or misunderstanding. And then less than 48 hours later, Secretary Chodoro again said this is not an accident. Are we flip-flopping with the characterization of what occurred? It seems fairly clear from what we heard from our Navy and our Coast Guard what occurred. What exactly occurred and how do we term it? Kasi hindi rin kami nakakaintindi at litong-lito na ang mamayang Pilipino sa naririnig na parang pa-iba-iba naman ata tayo. Secretary Chodoro.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. The Executive Secretary was interviewed on the aftermath of the the second National Maritime.
Gibo, that was 5 days after the incident.
Yes, ma'am.
And it can hardly be a preliminary assessment 5 days after.
At that time, ma'am, after the national.
As
of-
nasabi na ni General Browner, piracy to. So he was
because, ma'am,
able to
it's
conclude that. Why did the ES Bersamin conclude something completely
No, he did
different?
not conclude, ma'am. If you notice, being a Chief Justice, he used the terms probably, and he wanted to make sure of his facts.
I think there was no probably
There was,
about the mere misunderstanding or accident.
No, ma'am,
Walang
I think there
probably
was
yun.
probably, if we review the transcript, and he was asked about whether or not it was considered an armed attack. And somehow, in answering that question, he said it was probably even a misunderstanding or what.
I'll have to review the same, but
I distinctly recall, ma'am, I think.
Is that so?
Yes, ma'am, I think the staff can check the record of the transcript.
regardless, it gave the impression that you were downplaying the incident following the meeting of the National Maritime
No.
Council.
Senator Jaime Marcos, kinapamangkot niya sige di Secretary Gibo Chodoro. Kung ano ini purely accident o kung makabig ini nga piracy. Di conforme man sa ginapayag ni Senator Jaime Marcos, conforme ini si Secretary Gibo Chodoro, nga hindi purely accident. Kaya nga, kung purely accident, hindi amo ato ang mga aktwasyon nga nakita naton sa kuha sa Armed Forces of the Philippines nga mga pictures kag video, no? Hindi amo ato kagamakon mo gapang looting pa sila ya, gapangawat pa sila ya. Ha? Amakon mo dason ang duha ka rubber boat, buslutan pa nila yang hindi gani ila teritoryo. Grabe ka kahas. Ari ang dugang nga payag ni Defense Secretary Gilberto Gibo Chodoro, no, parte ini sa ginimo sa nga China didto sa West Philippine Sea pamatian tang dugang nga pahayag.
So there's no military to military
No,
discussion
ma'am.
at all?
I have not.
When was the
acceded.
last time you conducted such?
None, ma'am, during my time.
Never.
Never, ma'am.
Okay.
Only,
And is there
a
an
visit-
intention to do so at any point in time?
No, ma'am, until some fundamental fundamental processes have been settled where no
Would it not be
recriminations.
wiser and more prudent to simply talk to them, even on an informal basis?
No, ma'am, because they have a tendency of using the talks against us. They have not proven a level of good faith that would warrant our sensitive department to talk to them.
I was just curious.
I
Since they're
recall-
our treaty ally, if we are following their example.
I recall, ma'am, that
Diba, a few months ago, I believe there was for the first time after a long, long period, the Chinese military finally speaking to his counterpart in Washington, D.C.
Yes, ma'am, but
I was
they...
just curious if the Philippines has followed that.
No,
example.
ma'am, because they have not displayed a level of trust and confidence that would make myself confident enough to engage them on a fair and level playing field basis.
So bisan magkainano diplomasiya sa gyapon ang ginapatuman sa nga Pilipinas. Ilabi na sang Secretary sa Department of National Defense. Walay sa payan nga muna yung ginimo sang China sa aton. Tuod man alang-alang nga mag-ibwal kita da alang-alang nga maghambal ka sala ni, no? Kinanglan na munta ni hindi, no? Dapat nga pautukan, planuhon sang Mayo nga wala na sa may matabo pa nga pagpangharas sang China sa aton nga mga soldado sa Sierra Madre didto sa Ayungin Shoal.
When we first arrived, we said we'd be more. And we were. We said we'd give you more. And we did. We even sourced 100% of our electricity from renewable energy, all while having the lowest rates in the country. But wait, no, that's not enough. This year, we're going to do more. But what does do more mean? It means more upgrades. More trees, more mangroves, more fingerlings, more crops, and more fruits. More of her, more of him, more of you, more of us, more of her, him, you, and us, making this world a better place for them. More power is going to do more, because with more power comes great sustainability.
Iloilo City's transformative platform, known as Wheels by Mayor Jerry P. Treñas, made a huge difference. Wheels stands for welfare, health, education, environment, livelihood, and sustainability. This highlights the remarkable projects and efforts that have been driving the city towards a more sustainable and empowered future. With Wheels, we had a long journey through the years. And now, we reached our destination of empowering Ilonggos for a sustainable future. This is Wheels, the arrival. Welfare is at the heart of the Wheels initiative. The eye care centers provide essential services to the community, with 5 operational centers and 6 more under construction. While the redevelopment of markets like Arevalo, Haro, and La Paz aims to enhance the city's urban landscape and convenient customer and merchant experience, with budgets allocated to support each project. Furthering its commitment to the welfare of its citizens, Iloilo City plans to construct a state-of-the-art legislative building. Additionally, the City Hall employees will have access to affordable housing with low-rise condominium units, while the urban poor will benefit from a condominium building under the Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino program. The COA Bodega, a modern storage facility, will streamline operations, while new facilities for BJMP and PNP ensures better facilities for law enforcement. Balay Dalayunan, a cultural landmark, will provide a space for artistic expression and community gatherings. Payment centers like Marymart and the Atrium, SM City, and Megaworld will bring greater convenience to the people. Also, the Iloilo City Dog Pound and Animal Shelter at Calahunan Sanitary Landfill in Mandurriao District is serving as home for stray or rescue dogs. The health component of Wheels has made significant strides. The San Isidro Dialysis Center offers life-saving treatments to 84 patients weekly. The newly expanded Iloilo City Hospital has a capacity of 100 beds and provides accessible healthcare to its residents. Immunization services play a vital role in maintaining public health. with substantial progress made in administering the measles, rubella, and bivalent oral polio vaccines. COVID-19 vaccinations have been widely distributed across age groups, contributing to the city's fight against the pandemic. We also established a swab center. Iloilo City recognizes the importance of inclusive education in shaping a better future. With substantial investments in schools, modules, and laptops, the Boost for Education program empowers teachers and students alike. New courses at ICCC and TIIC expand educational opportunities, while scholarship supports the dreams of the serving students. The construction of district libraries and the introduction of various training programs contribute to a knowledge-rich environment. Through skill development and literacy initiatives, Iloilo City ensures a brighter future for its residents. The redevelopment of plazas, koi pond beautification pots, and fish dispersal programs enhance the city's biodiversity and environment. The Tree Park Network, Beach Forest, Mangrove Eco Park, and Native Tree Growing Project exemplify the city's commitment to environmental conservation. Various gardening projects and cleanup initiatives promote eco-consciousness among citizens. The livelihood component of WHEELS supports economic growth and self-sufficiency. The Business One-Stop Shop promotes ease of doing business, while the Uswag Negosyo Academy, or UNA, empowers aspiring entrepreneurs with knowledge and support. The UNA program, terminal market rehabilitation, and vocational training initiatives provide opportunities for entrepreneurship and skill development. We also made a big leap as we rehabilitate the Iloilo terminal and central markets. Lastly, the sustainability aspects of WHEELS drives progress and efficiency. All of the aforementioned programs and projects shall be sustained beyond Mayor Jerry Peña's leadership. The legacy shall live for our children's future. WHEELS has united Iloilo City towards a future that is not only sustainable, but also full of promise. Through the collective efforts of government, businesses, and citizens, Iloilo City is paving the way for progress, welfare, and harmony. Thank you for joining us as we embark on this arrival of empowerment and sustainability. Together, we have built a better tomorrow for Iloilo City and beyond.
Gusto mo bala sa manamit nga donut nga dalon sa imo pamilya? Hindi ka na magbakal sa iban pa. Bungod bukas na para sa tanan ang Mars Pastries nga napahamtang sa sulod sang Ceres Terminal sa Barangay Kamaligaro, syudad sang Iloilo. Ano pang ginahulat nyo? Dali na! Mabakal na kita sa donut sa Mars Pastries. Pasalubong nga may pagpalangga sa imo pamilya. Mars Pastries. Barato na, manamit pa!
Uswag spirit, we are continuously gearing up our services for the Ilonggos. Wheels for Inclusive Development and Good Governance is our roadmap in bringing our city to the next level. This sixth agenda platform composes welfare, health, education, environment, livelihood sustainability. With our ardent desire of attaining inclusive progress and making more promising practices, we continue to address issues through different projects and initiatives that truly make our wheels on the go.
Minutos na nakaligad sa alas 8, balik kita sa atong nga pagpangalaga diri sa Iloilo na ito. Ang National Security Council nagaplano nga mag-convene, no? Parte ini sa natabo sa West Philippine Sea. Tutukan tang West Philippine Sea kay kalabanan subong nga naga-inistoryanay hasta sa kapihan amo ini ang natabo sa aton nga mga ras sa nga China Coast Guard kag Chinese militia. Hambal ni Secretary Eduardo Anyo nga nakaagi man DILG Secretary. Nunid na, no, nga mag-convene National Security Council over Chinese aggression. Okay, mathag na gidman. Di ba? Mathag na ang nagkalay nabo